Okay, the video you're about to see, I'm done with it now, but I didn't really go through it all when I was diagnosing and all that because it was kind of late. I didn't have my camera out here. But what I wanted to say was that I went through all the checks, did the compression check, had 125. I checked the coil, changed the coil around, checked it, checked the plug, did all that. I checked the injectors. They all were the same. So be careful when you check the injectors. Just because they're all the same, that's just the resistance. That's not the mechanical part of the injector. The injector was still bad. So I eliminated all the other possibilities and changed that injector. Now it runs like a brand new car. But don't be off track. Don't get off track if you check the resistance, and let's say this one was 0.35, I think 30 to 35, and they all were in that range. None of them were crazy, you know, 15, 20, or nothing was crazy like 50, too high, too low, nothing like that. They all were within specs. But number two, it was a PO 302, you know, so number two was not doing anything. So everybody told me it needs, you know, a coil and a plug, coil and a plug. Well, he didn't need a coil and a plug, he needed an injector. So what I'm trying to say is, with the video you're fixing to watch, the injector resistance checked good, but the injector was bad. Hey, this is Tim. Today we got a side kick sport Suzuki 1.8. It's a 1998 model. We will be doing number 2 injector and a valve cover gasket. Let's get to it. Okay, well, the first thing you're going to want to do, of course, is to unplug the injector. So you push in a little pin, pop it up like that, and unplug it. And then you'll have, depending on the vehicle, but they're all the same, they all have a fuel rail. This one's got 3 12mm bolts, which I'll be taking off right here. There's one here. One here. And one in the back. I'll lift the fuel rail up. Make sure once you pull the injector off, all you gotta do is just pull it straight off. Make sure that you take all the your rubber gromlets off. See, this one has one on the bottom there, the new one. So I'm gonna have to take that one off because you don't want 2 of them on there, of course. So let me pull that one out. All right, pull this one out. Now we're gonna set the new one in. I spray some WD-40 on it. That's a good idea to spray some WD-40 on your all the rubber parts. That way, hopefully, it'll slide in a little bit easier. Sometimes it helps, you know. You just don't know if it is or if it isn't. Just gotta work at it. Make sure you get them all lined up. You put them all back, because you kind of pulled them all out whenever I pulled it up. Push that up best you can. I mean, it will go down whenever you tighten it up. It'll put force on it. It'll make it seat. And make sure that you got all the other ones lined up too, because they might have came unlined. Okay, when you tighten them down, make sure that you're looking at all of them, and that they're all going in the injector hole ports, because you don't want it to go down and one of them not be seated right. So go slowly with it. Don't be no rush. Okay, now the valve cover gasket is pretty self-explanatory. On the injector, we make sure that none of them leak. Make sure they're all seated in there, and always on your rail, fuel rail, make sure all of them are getting snug. And then I'm gonna finish tightening those up in just a minute. I gotta change this valve cover gasket. Take this old grommet off here. That's the old one. Look how. I'll tell you what. Nice to have a new one on there, won't it? I think I'm gonna get a different tip. Son of a gun running like a top now. Got the new injector on. But it hadn't ran this smooth since it moved. And that's the old valve cover. The old new valve cover on. I like to replace all 4 of them, but these were a little bit high and pricey, so customer just wanted to do one. So one it is. It'll run good, but you get one bad, you know what happens. Another one will follow. But anyway, that's it for today. Yeah, come on. Thanks for watching.